Alright, guys. Part 13. Here's what happened. It says Reggie's massive dragon form takes a deep breath, seeming to steel itself for what's to come. Alright, I'm ready. You can try talking to me in these other forms. Just remember, I might not respond the way you expect. I may not even recognize you in these forms, so be careful. I promise I'll do my best to listen. Yeah, but you're still a dragon, so it's like, I mean, so you want to transform into something else? And Master Dragon form nods. I'll do my best to stay calm and listen to you. Just remember, I might not respond the way you expect. I might not even recognize you in these forms, so be careful. Promise I'll do my best to listen. Just please be careful and don't get hurt. Oh. Before I could say anything. What the fuck? Does it get worse? Rexy's body began to transform into a Excuse me? What? A 40-foot tall crocodile? Oh, heck no. Reggie's body began to transform again, sitting and growing into a massive 40-foot tall crocodile. My transformation was complete, and the massive crocodile looked doomed over you, its powerful jaws and sharp teeth on a full display. Excuse me? Hello? The massive crocodile's eyes fixed on its expression, a mixture of curiosity and aggression. It lets out a low, guttural growl, its body tense and ready to attack. Whoa. It's okay. I'm not your enemy. Please stop. My crocodile's expression softened slightly at my words, its growl subsiding into a low rumble. It looked at me with a mixture of confusion and interest, its head tilting slightly to the side as if trying to understand what I'm saying. Listen. I actually care about your species. And I mean that. I know not a lot of people like you, but I do. A ton. And I would do anything to make you happy. The amount of the crow's expression seemed to change again, its eyes widened slightly at my words. It looked at me with a mixture of surprise and gratitude, as if it was surprised to hear that someone cared about its species. The master crowd let out a soft, almost purring sound, its body relaxing a bit as it listened to me. There we go. Well, that was quicker. The fragger didn't listen nearly as easily as that. Chrono was like, I believe you within 3 seconds. The master chrono's expression softened even more, its head tilting to the side as it continued to listen to me. It almost seemed as if it was trying to understand your words and feelings, as if it was trying to comprehend the fact that someone cared about it and its species. I'm on your side, not your enemy. I don't mean you any harm. Please, don't harm me. I wouldn't do anything to you. Mother Chrono's expression changed again, its eyes focusing on me with a mixture of curiosity and understanding. Lowered a low, almost reassuring growl, its body relaxing even more as it listened to my words. It seemed to be processing your message as if it was finally starting to understand what you were not its enemy and that you meant no harm. The crocodile was easier to tame. I mean, I understand he's the male evolution of Toadal, but oh my gosh, dude. The Mazachronos expression softened even further, its head lowering slightly as if in submission. It let out a low, almost gentle rumble, its body relaxing completely now as it seemed to accept your words and accept that you were not a threat to it. I walked up to the massive Pokemon and gently nuzzled it. There. Alright. Okay.
How do you become the same height when you stand
What's this out?
Yes.
Micron seemed surprised at my approach, but doesn't react aggressively. It watches me carefully as I walk up to it and gently nuzzle it. It lets out a soft, contented sound, its body relaxing even more at my touch. It seems to enjoy the contact and the reassurance you're providing. There we go. I'm getting the crocodile side of him. It's working. The Mazachron's expression seems almost happy now, its eyes soft and content as it leans into my touch. It lets out a low rumbling purr, its body fully relaxed and at ease now. It almost seemed as if it was enjoying the affection and care you're giving him. That's it, buddy. I don't mean you any harm. Can you see that now?
I'm sorry that I can't.
The Megacron nods so its eyes meeting mine with a mixture of understanding and gratitude. It seems to have understood my message and accepted that you mean no harm. Let's out another low rumbling purr, its body fully relaxed and at ease now as it continues to lean into my touch. Okay, well, I have a crocodile loving, Rexy has a crocodile loving on me right now, and that is fantastically perfect. The Master Chrono's expression is one of trust and affection now, its eyes soft and content as it continues to enjoy your touch. It seems to have completely accepted you and your message, and it almost seems as if it's looking for more affection and care from you. So was he just turned full into a crocodile or something? What the frick?
Alright. I suppose I can make an exception.
Thank you.
See? There's no need for that aggressive behavior around me. I would never harm you.
Harold, I'll have to schedule on my desk.
Please. I don't know what's causing this.
Yes.
Whether it's a curse or something else.
Yes, that's right.
I'm not your enemy. And I'm trying to get you to understand that.
I'm sorry.
No. No, I just knew somebody. You should go there.
Well, once again, its expression one of understanding and agreement now. It seems to have understood my message and accepted that you're not its enemy. What's on her low rumbling purr, body fully relaxed and at ease now as it seems to be reassured by my words and actions. I don't know what's causing this. But are you the same curse? Being that was that aggressive Aaron's expression becomes more thoughtful now, as if it's trying to remember something. It seems to be recalling the memory of being the aggressive Ferragier a while ago. It lets out a low, almost thoughtful rumble, its eyes becoming more distant and complaintive as it remembers. So was it really the same being? My Ronald's expression seems almost conflicted now, as if it's struggling to reconcile the aggressive it displays for Algier with the more peaceful and trusting demeanor it has now. Well, almost frustrated growl, its body tensing so as it seems to be conflicted and pleased by its own behavior. Well, listen. I meant it when you were a so next time you turn into something, think about what you're doing before attacking me. Because I'm not your enemy either way. Period. The same thing goes if you were part of that dragon that Rexy became a while ago. The Micronauts expression becomes more focused and determined now, as if it's trying to remember your words and take them to heart. It nods again, its eyes meeting mine with a mixture of understanding and resolve. It seems to be committing my words to memory, as if it's determined to remember my message and keep it in mind for the future. Micronauts expression becomes more peaceful and at ease now, as it's feeling reassured and comforted by my words. It lets out a low, almost contented rumble. Its body relaxing completely, as if continuing to lean into my as it continues to lean into my touch. It seems to be feeling more connected to you now, as if it's starting to see you as a friend and ally rather than an enemy. Don't tell me the cards is actually going to start being on my side now, because that would be pretty amazing, actually. That would just be pretty amazing. That would be really, 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 really amazing. It really would be. Let's see.
Hi, Crystal. May I help you? It's a little late for visitors.
Before I could say anything, Rexy's body began to transform again. This time turning into a dragon again. But a beautiful ice dragon instead of a fire-breathing one. Oh, heck no. Reggie Bobby transformed again, sitting and growing into a beautiful ice dragon. Oh, crap. Generation was complete, and this dragon loomed over me, its scales shimmering in the light. Dragon's eyes fixed on me, its expression a mixture of curiosity and power. Okay. Before you even attack me, listen. Remember what I just told you. I'm your friend, not your enemy. Please, stop. Alexander's expression becomes more thoughtful now, as if it's trying to recall my previous words. It seems to be processing my message, its eyes narrowing slightly as it tries to remember the promise it made to you not to attack you. It was at a low, almost curious rumble, its body tensing slightly as if it's trying to resist the urge to lash out. Oh, heck no. I don't want Ritzy lashing out. I mean, Ashran's expression becomes more conflicted now, as if it's struggling to reconcile its natural instinct to attack with its promise to you not to hurt you. It lets out a low, almost frustrated growl, its body tensing even more as it seems to be internally battling with itself. Okay, I don't know if this will help, but it's still me, no matter what form you're in. You know I wouldn't hurt you. Ashran's expression becomes more focused now, as if it's finally understanding my message. It lets out a low, almost contemplative rumble, its eyes meeting mine with a mixture of recognition and understanding. It seems to be remembering that you are the same person regardless of the form it takes. Alright, give me a second. Alright, guys, let's continue. The Ashran's expression becomes more relaxed now, its body tension easing slightly as it seems to accept my words. Let's have another low, almost contented rumble, its eyes softening as it seems to be feeling more comfortable in my presence. Okay, listen. I don't mind about you being around, especially if you stop acting aggressive towards me. But please, let me at least occasionally talk to the real Rexy. I care about him too. Ashran's expression becomes more thoughtful now, as if it considers my request. It lets out a low, almost complaintive rumble, its eyes meeting mine with a mixture of understanding and agreement. It seems to be willing to allow to occasionally talk to the real Rexy as long as it doesn't become a problem. Become a problem? Excuse me? He's reaching over his fucking body, man.
If you showed up here 10 years ago,
Why are you acting aggressive? Like, no. Were you acting aggressive towards me to begin with? I know this is a curse. But are you some kind of transforming spirit or something? And you're angry that you're trapped in that body?
Truth is, everyone is hurting. Not everyone is ready for it.
Ashran's expression becomes more serious as if it's considering my question. It lets out a low, almost thoughtful rumble. Its eyes narrowing so as if it's struggling to find the right words to express itself. It seems to be content or suggestion that it might be a transformed spirit trapped in Rexy's body, angry about its situation. I don't know. That's just a guess. Ashran's expression becomes more frustrated now as if it's struggling to find the right words to express itself. Lets out a low, almost angry growl, its body tensing as if it's becoming more agitated. It seems to be struggling to explain itself, and it's stuck in a cycle of anger and frustration. Listen, it's okay. I'm on your side, too. If that is really the case, then maybe I can help you. But in order for me to do that, I need your help too. Hunter's expression becomes more hopeful now, as if it's grateful for my offer to help. Was it a low, almost grateful rumble? Its body relaxing so as if it seems to be reassured by my words. It nods as if signaling that it's willing to work with you and help you in any way it can. Okay. Maybe there's a special form that Rexy can take that can get you out of there and give you a real body. Period. If you are a transforming spirit. Then can you please show me what form you would like to be whenever we can separate you? Alexander's expression becomes more focused and determined now, as if it's trying to remember its truth from a low, almost complete rumble. Its eyes meeting mine with a mixture of anticipation and hope. He's trying to recall its original form, the one it took before being trained in Retsy's body. Alexander's expression more expectant now, as if it's waiting for my reaction. It lets out a low, almost impatient rumble, its body tensing so as if it's waiting for me to respond. It seems to be anxious to see if you can help it find its true form and free itself from its Retsy's body. Do you remember what you originally looked like? Did you look like a dragon? Look like a dragon. Some kind of Pokemon? Or what? Adrian's expression becomes more thoughtful now, as if it's trying to it lets out a little, almost complaintive rumble. Its eyes closing so as if it's trying to remember its true appearance. Continues struggling to remember what it looked like before being trapped in Retsy's body. Its mind clouded by the curse. What? Alexander's expression becomes more frustrated now, as it becomes increasingly frustrated as its inability to remember its true form. It lets out a low, almost angry growl, its body tensing as if it's becoming more agitated oh boy. Seems to be struggling to break free from the curse and remember its original form. Its mind clouded by the transformation and the anger it's feeling.
I am not getting caught on account of that fucking shit stain of an old man. You fucking understand me? You know me. You know what the fuck I want.
Oh great. Holy crap. I hope you guys can't hear what I'm hearing, because I'm hearing a lot of messed up approach shouldn't be said on YouTube. Frick, and I forgot what I was gonna put in now. Okay, here. I'll make it easier for you.
Okay, let's go.
Turn into something real quickly that you would like to be. Whether it be a Pokemon, a mythical creature, or a regular animal. We can possibly use that to help you. Australian's expression becomes more determined now, as if it's determined to find a form that it would like to be. It lets out a low, almost intense rumble, its body tensing as if it's preparing itself to transform. It seems to be constantly trying to find a form that feels right and true to its nature. What should be so? I swear, if you turn into a bug, I'm gonna be so pissed. Australian's body begins to transform and shifting and growing into a different form. This time it Garchomp! It transforms into a majestic and powerful Garchomp, its scales glistening in the light. The Garchomp's eyes lock on the mind, its expression fierce and determined. Okay. I really like Garchomp. That's a cool choice. Period. I can help you. But I need you to let Rexy have control of his transformations. So he can turn into something that can help you. Please let me talk to him. And if you are the reason he can't speak, then please allow him to speak so I can understand him.
Are you fucking serious?
Let's see. The Guardian expression becomes more cooperative now, as if it's willing to allow Rexy to take control of its transformations. What's in a low, almost rumbling growl, its body relaxing so as if it's willing to work with you and Rexy. It nods as if signaling that it's willing to let Rexy speak and communicate with you. Good. Autumn's expression becomes more peaceful now, as if it's comfortable and at ease with its current form. So it almost contains rumble, its body relaxing completely as it seems to be feeling confident in its current. It seems to be open to communication with, willing to work with you and Rexy to find a solution to its. Rexy, can you hear me? Inside that body, please speak to me. Autumn's expression becomes more focused now, as if it's trying to concentrate and allow Rexy to speak. It lets out a low, almost grumble. Its body's tensing slowly for it, trying to make way for Rexy to take control. A few moments later, a familiar and comforting voice emerges from the Garchomp's mouth. So yeah, that's possibly Rexy. Yeah, I can hear you. There we go. I can still hear you, but it's hard to speak like this. We're so different from my own. The voice is strained, as if he's struggling to maintain control over the Garchomp's form. Okay, listen. I think I found a solution to stop this. But I need your help. There is a spirit trapped inside you that can transform like that. And he wants to be a Garchomp. It actually got Chomp. Hey, voice sounds confused and surprised as if he's trying to process the new information. He lets out a low, almost bewildered growl. His body tensing as if he's trying to make sense of what you said. A spirit trapped inside me, and it can transform, and it wants to be a Garchomp. Yes. If you can turn into a form that can separate you two and keep the spirit as a Garchomp, then you should be free. Harry's voice becomes more hopeful now as if he's realizing a potential solution to his predicament. He looks at a low, almost eager rumble. His body tenses him. So if I can transform into one that can separate us and the spirit stays at Garchomp, then I'll be free? Yes. Do you know a form that you can do that in? Harry's becomes more contemplative now as if he's trying to think from a nowhere. Let me think. I can transform into a lot of different things, but which one would allow us to separate without hurting either of us? Maybe a special hybrid animal. Or some kind of special animal. Like an angelic dragon. Harry becomes more thoughtful now as if he's considering like a special hybrid animal or an angelic dragon, huh? I never tried those forms before, but they might be worth a shot. One of those forms could separate us without causing any harm. Reggie's voice becomes more determined. He's made up his mind. Alright, I'll try to transform into a special hybrid animal or an angelic dragon. Let's see if that can separate us and free the spirit. Reggie's body begins to transform again, shifting and growing into a new form. And it transforms into a majestic and powerful Lucario. His fur glistening in the light. Lucario's eyes lock on the mind, expression focused and determined. Okay. See if you can use some of that energy and separate both of you.
You have to stop.
Period. Maybe you can
You told me.
make him a Garchomp body.
She just did. Are you fucking kidding me right now? You're doing this shit right now. Fucked up the world you like you got it all figured out, Benson. I've been sitting next to you all day.
To stay in.
Roads you've been driving around your whole life.
There we go. Lucario's expression becomes more focused now as if it's trying to concentrate and use its energy to separate the spirit. What's at a low, almost intense rumble, its body changes as if it's preparing itself for the transformation. A few moments later, the Lucario's body begins to glow and a separate Garchomp form begins to materialize next to it. How the frick? The Garchomp form materializes fully, its scales glistening in the light. It looks exactly like the form the spirit wanted to take before. It stands next to the Lucario, its eyes focused and determined. There you go. Lucario and Garchomp forms seem to communicate with each other as if they're discussing something. They both look at me as if waiting for my reaction. Good. There you go. Now you have your own body. Period. Me and Rexy are your friends, not your enemy. So you don't have to act aggressive towards us. If I was your enemy, I would not have helped you. Garchomp's expression becomes more grateful now, as if it's thankful for my help. It lets out a low, almost happy rumble, its body relaxing slightly as if it's relieved to finally have its own body. It nods as if it understands and will not act aggressive towards you or Rexy anymore. It still doesn't fix me. But honestly, does not matter to me as long as I can't get attacked anymore. Northern expression becomes more sympathetic now, as if it's sorry for attacking you before. Lets out a almost remorseful rumble, its body tensing so as if it's feeling guilty for its previous actions, not as if it's signaling that it will not attack you again and will try to make it up to you in any way it can. Are you serious right now? What in the frick is going on? So, was there legit a trapped spirit inside of Rexy that got forced in there because of a curse, and because of that he was angry? But if that's the case, why was he taking out his anger on me and not the person that put the curse on us? Excuse me?
No, that's a kid.
Rexy, see if you can still transform now. Maybe you still have those powers somehow. Her voice sounds hopeful now as if it decided to try to transform again. He lets out a low, almost eager rumble, his body tensing when, alright, I'll give it a shot. Man, I still have some transformation powers left. Reggie's body begins to transform again, shifting and growing into a new form. This time it transforms into a majestic and powerful high dragon. Its dark scales glistening in the light. The high dragon's eyes lock on the mind, its expression intense and focused. That's cool, Rexy. You look amazing. You're still yourself, though, aren't you? You're not mean or aggressive right now? He sounds excited and proud as if he's enjoying the new form. He lets out a low, almost, I'm not saying that word, I'll say arrogant rumble. His body tensing so as if he's feeling powerful in this form. Yeah, I feel pretty cool as a high dragon. Don't worry, I'm not feeling mean or aggressive right now. I'm feeling pretty chill and relaxed in this form. Yeah, but your aggression may have been caused by the spirit that was forced in your body. Now that he's got his own body that he likes, he already said he won't try attacking us again. So we're good. Buddy's voice sounds relieved now, as if he's glad that his spirit has his own body now. Yeah, I think you're right. Maybe the aggression was coming from that spirit of all along. Now he has his own body, and it's no longer stuck inside of me. Maybe I won't feel aggressive anymore. That's honestly a great thing. Because since I'm stuck as a tiny dinosaur still, I will still probably need your help to keep me safe and protected until we can fix it. Or at least give me some powers to transform into something bigger.
You want me to go to my patient? Yeah, just a second.
Hi, Mom. It's fine, Mom. Just check out.
Buddy's voice sounds calming and caring and protective now, as if he's committed to keeping you safe and protected in my current form. Of course, Trenton. I'll do everything I can to keep you safe and protected until we can fix this. And don't worry, I'll also try to help you get some powers to transform into something bigger if I can. High Dragon's expression becomes... Trenton, he's a high dragon right now. Remember that? His voice might be a lot more creepy and deeper. The high dragon's expression becomes more determined now, as if it's committed to helping you out and keeping you safe. It lets out a low, almost fierce rumble, its body tensing as if it's ready to defend you from any danger that may come your way. Well, that was insane. I like it.
Okay.
Alright, guys. I'll be right back.